With any migration, it's always recommended to create a backup of your existing database first, and to take the time to clean up your database. To make this process the cleanest, it's important to go through your list of keywords and categories. If you've been using this database for many years, ensure that what you have applied still matters, and that you want to continue using it. It's counterproductive to import data that you don't need. Once you have a backup, your first step is to create a Daylight database. You can do so using Daylight Server. Once you enter your contact details and organization details, step 3 is where you enter the name of the database and select the database template you want to use. If you're not familiar with these templates, please check out the scenario page within the Daylight section of our website. Now that you have a Daylight database, you can launch your Now Contact file. Once launched, ensure your contact window is the only window open. From the Daylight File menu, you can select Import, Import Now Up to Date, and Contact Data. Once the Import window opens, from the Now Contact tab, you can determine which of the Now Contact data you wish to import into Daylight. You can choose to import all contacts from your Now Contact file, or just the contacts in view. Once you've selected what you want to bring in, you can apply a category to those records and any keywords you wish to apply. To retain your current categories and keywords, please view the Advanced Now Up to Date and Contact Import video. Once you have finished importing your contacts, close the contact file and open your appointments in Now Up to Date. From the Now Up to Date and Contact Importer, select the Now Up to Date tab and hit Connect. Once the Now Up to Date categories populate, choose which categories you want to bring into the Daylight database and how you want them classified in Daylight. By leaving the Daylight category as automatic, this will auto-populate the categories in Daylight to match the categories from your Now Up to Date calendar. Now that your data is in Daylight, let's make the transition process a little easier. By doing a few things to modify the Daylight window, you can make it a little closer to what you've been accustomed to. The first thing you can do is set up the shortcut bar. By dragging a source list to the shortcut bar, you can use command 1 through 9 to jump to the different shortcuts. From the Contacts section of the Navigator, drag Contacts and Recent Contacts to the shortcut bar. From the Calendar section, drag My Calendar. You can also toggle the Do list to show any tasks due or overdue. Now you can collapse the Navigator and Source pane and switch to the list view. You can also customize the columns you want to view. Last but not least, to customize the toolbar, by holding the Command key, you can click and drag to reorder or remove icons. Now that everything is in place, you can take the time to get your feet wet with Daylight before diving in.